Episode 9 is just under 11 months away from its release by writer and director J.J. Abrams that will end both the sequel trilogy and the Skywalker saga itself. This is Mike Zero. If you guys are new to the channel, do make sure to subscribe to see future Star Wars content. So, one thing that a lot of people are really looking forward to seeing in this movie is, of course, exactly how both characters, Rey and Kylo Ren, will be used in Episode 9, and exactly where JJ will be taking these characters, and what kind of new adventures they will be going on in the film. Now, these past couple of weeks or so, we've been learning a whole lot more about this movie when it comes to some of the set leaks, the set designs, the concept art and storyboard descriptions, etc. One of which has all to do with the character of Rey and a young boy, and Rey's new lightsaber. Specifically, a description of Rey on a grassy world with a child no older than 10 years old in Jedi clothing that deeply resembles Ben Solo. Rey is riding a horse-like creature with the kid on the back. The next goes over a front view of Rey on the horse. On her belt, a long lightsaber hilt can be seen that is silver in design with a black grip in the middle. Another goes over a distant shot of both Rey and the boy on the horse, stopping and jumping off it into the grass, with the boy igniting a blue lightsaber and Rey igniting a double-bladed lightsaber that appears to have both blades being blue on each end. Lastly, a closer view has the boy wielding what appears to be Anakin's lightsaber, while Rey looks similar in design, however modified. A large sunset can be seen behind the two, with each character looking like a silhouette. So I really want to go over a couple of parts about this and really express my opinion on what's going on here. So a lot of people have been wondering how this movie really is going to conclude and where it's really going to go and the kind of possibilities that it's really going to open up for the Star Wars franchise. Now, we do know that this movie right now is going to build towards something larger, something bigger, more magical, that'll create a future set of Star Wars movies, which honestly I think is pretty ambitious by Disney and Lucasfilm. And I think that's translating to them choosing an open-ended ending. And I think that's the smarter route to go, because in case the new Star Wars trilogy fails, they can always resort back to the Skywalker/Solo bloodline. Now, I want to go over this lightsaber design that's being described for Rey on this grassy world. A lot of people have been wanting Rey to have a new lightsaber in this film, which I don't think that she will for a majority of the movie. She's going to have the Anakin Skywalker lightsaber reforged. Basically, it's going to be repaired, it's going to be modified, apparently it's going to have an unstable blade and whatnot. So, with that being said, I believe that this is an epilogue of Episode 9. So, this most certainly sounds like an epilogue jumping years after the events of Episode 9, giving us a little glimpse into the future of Rey's life and what's really going on with her whole entire lifestyle and what really has happened since then. So this is giving us, basically, I believe, an epilogue sequence in which we do see Rey and this boy, which could very well be her child, and she's training him to become a Jedi Knight just like herself. So, the Anakin Skywalker lightsaber is described to be in the hands of this boy, and I think that this would be a great piece of symbolism that the Anakin Skywalker lightsaber keeps getting handed down to another generation or another individual that'll actually go through the generations and the different movies that could quite possibly come out in the future. Now, I know a lot of people may not like that, and I can totally understand why, because this is Anakin's lightsaber at the end of the day. We do know that recently, actually quite a long time ago, it just pretty much became a big story recently again, is Disney actually changed the actual lightsaber from Anakin's to Rey's. So if you guys ever go into like a store, or if you guys want to jump on eBay or whatever and buy like a lightsaber prop, it's going to say Rey's lightsaber now. It's not going to say Anakin or Luke's. It's all Rey's lightsaber. So with that being said, guys, I gotta say, this sounds very interesting for sure. I think that this most definitely is an epilogue, and it's the same exact planet that we saw the leaked photographs of during the summer of 2018, was it, I believe, where we saw Poe Dameron, Finn, and of course Dominic Monaghan's character, Naomi Ackie's character, on these horse creatures on this grassy world as well. And I believe that this is indeed the location of that castle structure that we also saw the leaked photographs of as well a couple of months ago. So we can see how JJ is really trying to give us a really good ending to episode 9, followed up by a nice epilogue showing us, what's going on with Rey and who the boy really is. I know a lot of people have been saying, how could she quite possibly even have a son in this movie? It wouldn't really make sense if this movie only takes place 1 year after the events of episode 8, and that's true, it wouldn't make sense. So, in the form of an epilogue, that's where things would make a lot of sense, because then they can jump, let's say for example, 5, 6, 7 years, then they can actually explore what's going on with her life in the future. So as far as this new lightsaber goes, it's got 2 blue blades, it's a double-bladed lightsaber, it's very similar in design to Anakin's. I'm not quite sure, if the boy has one modeled after Anakin's, or if Rey actually based it off of Anakin's. Anyways guys, drop a comment below, let me know what you think about all of this in the comments, and if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.